set it to W.
Stretch out.
Yeah, stretch out. You get the commentary. The trees, whenever you need to be done. Trees like this. To the end. Yes. people who pulled together to make this such a fun show. The cast, the production crew, our marketing people, people in the community, our season ticket holders. We especially thank you for underwriting our season for you, and we're glad to see everybody here supporting live theater today. So thanks for coming out. I am Charlene and I was very excited to direct this crazy show. But we do have sound effects, and they're loud. So be prepared for that. But it's a monster show. And if we don't make you jump, then we have not done our job right. Right. There's also some really cool little things and tricks and things to fool the eye hidden in plain sight here. So be sure and watch the set and watch the lighting, because there's some really fun things that are going to happen here today. We do have one intermission today, and it will be for 15 minutes. So in the interest of getting everybody out and home and getting our set struck and everything else that we have to do today, we will ask that you observe our 15-minute intermission. We'll flicker the lights, and then you'll have a few minutes to get back to your seat, and we'll get on with Act 2. This is our brochure, and some of you have seen this before. Butterfield is so much. It's comedies, it's dramas, it's musicals, it's youth classes, it's youth programs, it's community events. It's one-time special events like our old-time radio show that's coming up. It's a one-night-only performance, and you don't want to miss it. So tickets are on sale now. Be sure you get those. Get on our website, because we sell out, so you want to make sure that you get your seat reserved. And then also we have auditions coming up for our next show, Savannah Sipping Society. Some ladies get together and they have a few drinks and talk about life. That's sort of me and my friends, right? We all have a friend that does that. Whether it's iced tea or whatever it is, we won't judge it. So be sure to come out. The auditions are Monday and Tuesday. That's tomorrow and Tuesday. So be sure to come out and audition. If you're not familiar with Butterfield, when you're looking for a place to plug in and spend your time and maybe some money, this is an absolute quality community place for you to be. They're a warm and welcoming group, and we would love to have even more new faces at Butterfield. Now, who has one of these? I love when I ask this, because nobody says they have one, and I know you're all one. Who has one of these? Okay, so first thing you do, if you haven't done so already, put it on silent. Okay. The second thing you do is go to your camera and you take your selfie with you or your friend or a neighbor or a small town. Be friendly. Take a selfie with someone new. And be sure and check in at Butterfield. Okay? And we also have a really cool little photo booth set up over here if you'd like to take some pictures with you and the cast or some friends afterward. And actually, I'd love to get a shot with all of you, if that's amazing. Betty, can you move in this way a little bit? Perfect. Thank you. And one last word of warning, beware. For the creature creeps.
tell, what brings you to my humble 40-room castle? Social call.
I fear not, Baron von Blitzen. There has been another unpleasant event.
You don't mean.
I wish I did not.
Well, who was it this time?
Sarius Russell.
You mean that burglar and petty thief you arrested only yesterday? I thought you had him locked away securely in the village dungeon.
But when the warden began to bring him his afternoon schnapps, he was gone.
Gone? But how?
Someone or something had torn the bars from the window in his cell. They were bent into pretzels. Sarius was gone, every trace of him, including his small black burglar's mask.
This is distressing. Most distressing, but why come to me about it?
Your manservant was seen as in the vicinity of the dungeon shortly before we found Sarius missing. I wonder if I might speak with him.
As you wish. I believe he's in the cellar. Gretchen, would you please fetch some brandy for the prefect?
And one, sir?
Really, Herr Baron, there is no need.
Nonsense. I can see this unusual event is giving you quite a turn. A bit of brandy will do you good. Lord!
Yes, master.
The prefect of police is here. He would like a word with you.
Well, send him down. If you don't mind, could Maud come up here instead?
As you like. Lord, kindly come upstairs for a moment.
Yes, master. Oh,
Yes. The prefect of police would like a word with you.
of course. That's close enough. I'll only be a minute. I was just wondering, for no special reason, where you were when Sarius Russell vanished from his cell in the village dungeon.
I was here in the castle.
Maud, I didn't say when Sarius went missing.
It doesn't matter, I was here whenever it was.
Doing what?
Helping the Baron mount his butterfly collection. Is that not so, Master?
I'm saying we've been hot at it for hours.
I would like to see that butterfly collection.
It's in the cellar.
Some other time! But now it is nearly sunset, and you know how treacherous the cliff roads can be after dark.
Would you like more to escort you down to the village?
No! Thanks, I can make it all right if I leave now. So I think I will.
Don't rush off. You have not had your brandy yet.
Well, perhaps just a small one. I could certainly use it. Nasty business is whole mysterious vague of disappearances.
Yes, nasty and utterly incomprehensible. Nothing the police can sink their teeth into. If you'll pardon the expression. What is this? Now?
No, the fourth in a week.
Oh, I must be miscounting somehow. Well, let me see. There was...
Randolph Renfrew was the first last Tuesday. The wealthiest man in the village disappeared from his own garden. His neighbors say he seemed to have been grabbed up by a gigantic goldfish. Gold watching chain and all, poured right into the ground.
Astounding.
And then Peter Payton, the most poverty-stricken man in the village, went out to the forest to gather firewood and never returned. Not a trace of him was left, not even his ragged coat. That was
Amazing.
Then on Thursday, Bill Bob, teacup and oil, was seen going slipping feet first down the stone drain on the corner where he used to ask for alms from passerby. There wasn't even a flash.
Astonishing.
And then, of course, today, Sarius Russell from his impregnable prison cell. It just doesn't make sense. If only there was some leak, some shame, some things that they all had in common. Baron, can you detect any sort of pattern in this? Do you know what it might be?
Let me see. Randolph Renfrew, a rich man. Peter Peyton, a poor man. Bill Bott, a beggar man. Thaddeus Throssell, a thief. No, I can't say that I do.
Well, I must be heading home. Sorry to have disturbed you, Baron and, Ward.
Is the prefect of police quite sure that he would like to see the butterfly?
No, some other time. It's getting late. Much too late. Auf Wiedersehen.
That was close. You've got to be more careful, Lord. Someone thought they saw you near the village dungeon. Of course, we can always just say it was someone who looks like you.
Are you finished, sir?
Not quite. 4 down, 4 to go. Oh, the brandy. Yes, thank you, Gretchen.
Where's the other glass?
Well, I believe Heinrich took it with him. He seems to be in a hurry.
Will there be anything else, sir?
Just how do you mean that?
Oh, Lord, you don't frighten me. Save your menace for the ignorant villagers.
That woman. Master, what I would like to do to her.
Yes, oh yes, but later. Not until my experiment has reached its completion.
And then?
Well, then, you will do as you wish with Gretchen. I shall miss her. Having her as my servant, she has been most efficient. But enough of that. Show me the results of your activity.
It was on the cot in Thaddeus Throssell's cell. Shall we put it with our other little souvenirs?
Yes, oh yes. Randolph Renfrew's gold pocket watch and chain. Bill Box's tin cup. Peter Peyton's ragged coat. And now this. We are making progress, Maud. Our experiment will work. I know it will work. It must work!
Master! A caller!
Incredible. No one ever comes here after sunset.
Expecting a caller, sir?
Of course not. I hope nothing has gone wrong.
I'm so careful.
Now, what will Gretchen think? Pay no attention to Maud, Gretchen.
I seldom do. But I'd better get the door.
Master, who could it be? Could the prefect be back with the police so soon? Oh, what should we do, Master? What do we do?
Be still, you fool. I'm sure there's been no slip-up. But you had best go back to the cellar till you can compose yourself.
Yes, Master. Yes, Master. It was. Oh.
No, it can't be.
Gretchen, who is it?
It is your daughter, Daisy, sir.
Daisy? Here? Now?
Daddy! Oh, dear sweet Daddy! Oh, did I come home at last?
But Daisy...
Yes, your very own Daisy.
But why?
Because.
And how?
Easily. Him?
Yes, but who is him? He.
Daddy, do you not remember my last letter I wrote to you in which I said I was looking for love?
I seem to recall. You said you were seeking the kind of man who was very frank and had sterling qualities in his character.
And Daddy, I found such a man. I want you to meet Frank Sterling.
I'm most pleased to make your acquaintance, sir, since your darling daughter Daisy has told me so much about you. You may call me Frank.
Anyways, welcome to Castle Von Blitzen. And now, Daisy, tell me, why did you not write, give me some sort of warning?
Daddy, I did. I sent you one of those telegraph things. What do you call it? A night letter.
No one ever cuts vessel after dark?
They could have delivered during the daylight hours.
Oh, but darling, they don't know that.
And you do.
Of course.
Then why did you send it?
If I didn't, who would? But come, darling, you must see the bedrooms. They're ever so comfy.
Daisy!
Daddy, back in a moment.
Damnation! It's most awkward for her to pop at a time like this.
A time like what?
Another caller? I can scarcely believe it.
Shall I?
No, Gretchen. You see to dinner. I'll find out who's calling at this hour.
As you wish.
And that's it, darling. Don't you just adore it, especially the guest room? That will be yours. You should be quite comfy there.
Yes, I expect so. Only I wish it weren't quite so high. I'm not used to sleeping in a tower that overhangs a moat. Why, I should arise during the night, make a wrong turn on my way to the bathroom.
Oh, yes, a topple into the moat would be somewhat of a shock, I expect. But still, you're a good swimmer.
Yes, but when I think of that fall, at least 200 feet I make it, and then plunge into the icy waters.
Oh, don't fret about that, darling. Daddy's moat is heated.
That's a bit unusual.
Oh, not really. The water has to be warm so that its continued temperature approximates that of a tropical river. Daddy says it's much healthier that way.
For the people who fall in the moat.
For the piranhas, of course.
You're what?
Not what? Who? Babsy from Lou. Didn't Daisy tell you? Hi, I made it. Boy, could this place ever use an oil can.
You know, I was beginning to wonder what had happened to you.
Well, you know, I said I'd take care of the cab.
Wait. You had a cab driver bring you here after dark?
Well, no, that's just it. The sun went down as Daisy was knocking at the door, and I had to chase his horse and carriage halfway down the mountain before I could give him his fare. If it wasn't for the big iron gates leading your driveway, I'd still be running.
Oh, I hope you gave the man a nice tip.
I sure did. I told him he'd get rich a lot quicker if he waited around to be paid. Daisy, you never told me this place was so deliciously pretty.
I beg your pardon.
Why? What did you do?
Daddy! I completely forgot to tell you about Betsy. She and I were college roommates, and I thought it would be an absolute lark for her to come here and visit after we graduated, and she thought so too, and well, here we are! Or did I?
Did you what?
Well, forget to tell Daddy about Betsy.
Darling, I can hardly know whether you forgot. But I do know that you did.
Didn't forget.
Didn't tell him.
Tell him what?
About Babsy.
Oh! Well, now you know anyway. Daddy, this is Betsy.
I'm sure.
Betsy can stay, ain't she, Daddy?
It won't be too much trouble.
Of course not, my dear.
But then where will she stay?
Daisy, your father is answering Babsy's question, not yours.
I asked first.
In answer to your question, darling. Yes, of course.
Oh, good. What was my question?
If Babsy could stay,
Oh, and can she?
Of course I can. Your father's already said so.
When?
Daisy. For 4 years now, I've wondered why I sent you away to college. Now I know.
Well, it was a shame, sir, you could not attend your daughter's graduation exercises. Your presence was sorely missed.
I would have been pleased to attend had I known they were taking place.
Did Daisy not inform you?
I'm certain that I did.
By night letter.
Of course.
That explains it.
It does.
The villagers, they never come to this castle after dark.
Then that explains the strange conduct of the cab driver. Why do the villagers never come to the castle after dark?
There are a variety of reasons. Oh, here's one now.
Good